Okay, this is one of my favorite ones, and this is a tactic most famously used by George Foreman. So this is what I call the liar jab, okay? When you are in a striking match with someone, there's a certain distance that we're always trying to gauge with each other while we're fighting, okay? And there's a lot of play in how much I could be extending my arm for this jab. So if we're right here, okay, I can extend my arm just simply out like this. But also, from right here, I also have the ability to hit predator at the same time. Okay, so there's so much play in the distance of what you could actually do with the jab. So George Foreman, what he would do is he would throw, sometimes even for a whole round, he would throw a jab at a range that his opponent thought, okay, that's the maximum range for his jab. He'd be here and he would throw the jab at this particular range. He would lie about the distance that he could travel with his jab. And then once his opponent has bought into the idea that he can only reach this certain range, then he goes all the way and shows the full extension of his jab. This is something that a lot of long fighters like George Foreman are able to use, but make sure you are deceptive with your ability to manage and control range, and try to trick your opponent with a couple of these liar jabs to mix everything up in there as well. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Here is the famous liar jab, or the short jab, that George Foreman is famous for here. He even takes a couple shots because he's playing at this shorter distance. George Foreman was a very big and a very long fighter, and I want you to compare the jabs that he used in this clip to the jabs in the next clip. All right, here we are in the next clip, and I want you to watch and see how long George Foreman's jab looks in this one. He's really got a beautiful jab where it comes all the way out, and see how he could hit the guy from almost the next room. He placates at the beginning of the fight where he's throwing this short jab, and then he changes up the distance as soon as he wants and is able to hit them. People are just shocked, and they can't believe that this jab is coming through at a different range. This is a great tactic used by the great George Foreman. Make sure to add this one to your arsenal so your opponents never know the proper range when they're fighting you. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more information like this.